Hey everyone, I'm Claire from Pilates Claire. Today we're doing 10 minutes of stretchy restorative exercises. Some of them are Pilates based, but it's not especially a Pilates exercise session today. But this is something that maybe you can add on to the end of your workout, or perhaps if you just don't feel like doing a workout today, maybe just do this instead. And at least it's something, and it should make you feel good afterwards. So we're going to start by sitting, and you might want to sit on some blocks or like a folded up blanket, so you've got a little bit more height, but however you're comfortable. And then we're just going to take our hands onto our knees and sitting up nice and tall, just taking a few deep breaths here. As you inhale, just fill in the lungs as best you can. And as you exhale, exhale fully and just feeling the tummy muscles drawing in as you exhale. So we're going to begin by circling the shoulders back, making the circles as big as you can. Good. Do 3 more. And then back to center and just bringing the ear to the shoulder. And the other side. And center, and then rolling the head around. Just take it all the way around. And once more in this direction. And then the other way. And one more. And back to center. So we're going to come into like a seated cow and cat stretch. So we're just going to keep our hands on our knees, and then we're going to try and round our back, look towards the belly button, pull in the spine behind you, and then uncow the other way, lifting the chest, looking up to the ceiling, and round. And then hollow, rocking forwards and backwards on the pelvis, and just allowing the spine to move. And we'll do 2 more. And then coming back to center. And then just taking the hands and just supporting the head. And we're going to lift our chest up and lift our head up and let our hands just support the weight of the head. So we're going to lift up, widen the elbows, and then round, chin to chest, and lift, open the chest, lift the chest up, and round, and one more, lifting up, and then round. And back to center. Good. I'm going to turn this way in front of me, so I've got the mat in front, and I'm going to reach forwards and then just stretch out as far forwards as you can, bringing the chest close to the floor, forehead onto the mat if you can reach. Obviously, if this doesn't feel good on your knees, then please don't do this. and then rolling up. Now my left leg is in front. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach over to the right, so away from this leg. So I'm just going to reach across. So I get a slightly stronger stretch kind of here. Reaching the arms forwards. Just let the head drop down. And then coming back up. And I'm going to cross my legs the other way. And then I'm going to reach forwards and I'm going to do that again. We reach down, hold it here. And then coming up. Now the right leg is in front, so I'm going to reach across to the left. And then coming up again. And we're going to come into some side bends. So I'm going to show you from the front again. So I've got a bit of room either side, and I'm going to reach one arm up, and I'm just going to slide this hand along and bring the forearm down onto the floor. So just into a big side stretch. And keep trying to reach this seat bone towards the floor, but if it lifts up, just allow it. Just try and feel that stretch through the whole side of the body. And then coming up, and we'll do the same on the other side. Kind of notice if one side feels a bit tighter than the other. Good, we'll do a couple more on each side. And switch sides again. Good, one more each side. And last one. And then back to center. We're just going to kind of circle around our pelvis. So we're going to lean forwards and then circle around. And we're just going to do 3 in each direction. And then the other way. If you can't make the circles very big, it doesn't matter. Just do what you're comfortable with. And then back to center. We're going to step back on our heels into kind of like a child's pose. If you do yoga, you can take your knees wide or you can have them close together, whichever is more comfortable for you. And then reaching the arms forwards, bring the head down. And we're just going to hold it here. Good. And when you're ready, coming up so that you come onto all fours. So your hands just underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. And then we're going to come into like a little twist. So we're going to reach one arm just out to the side, and then we're going to thread it underneath our other arm, and we're going to bend this elbow, and we're going to bring our head and our shoulder down to the floor. So we reach out to the side, we thread it through, the shoulder and the head come down, this elbow stays lifted, and just hold it here. And then we're going to push into this hand to lift ourselves up and come back And we'll do the other side. So we reach out to the side, you thread it under the shoulder and the head, reach down, the elbow stays lifted, and just hold it here for that little twist. Good. I'm going to do that once more on each side. So press down, come up, reach the arm up, thread it through into your twist. Let the shoulder feel heavy, the head relax. And then pressing down, switch the arms, and last one. Thread the arm through. And then back to center. Good. Just sit back on your heels again, reach your arms forwards. And then we're going to come up. I'm going to take our legs out in front. I'm going to roll ourselves all the way back. And keep one leg bent, the foot on the floor. And we're going to bring the other knee in towards the chest. And just hold it here for a little stretch. So you can hold behind the thigh, or if you want to hold the shin and pull that knee in a little bit more, then you can. If you have any knee problems, then just hold behind the knee instead. So wherever you are, we're just going to hold behind the thigh, and then we're going to take this leg up towards the ceiling. So you're going to try and straighten it. If you can't straighten it, that's okay. Just go as far as you can. And we're just going to circle the ankle. And then circle the other way. Good. Keep the foot pointed. Bring the arms down, and we're going to draw some small circles with the leg, moving from your hip. One more in this direction, and then change the direction. So we're going to go out to the side and around. But not huge circles, just letting the hip move around. Last one. Then hold the back of that leg again and just flex and point. Good. Bend that knee again and then lower the foot down. And we'll do the same on the other side. So we're going to hold the back of the thigh or the shin, pull it in for a stretch. And then hold in the back of the thigh and start to straighten that leg up towards the ceiling and circle the ankle. And then the other way. Good. Keep that foot pointed, leg up towards the ceiling, arms by your side, and then we're going to go across and around. 5 circles in this direction. Keep them small. And then we're going to circle the other direction, go out to the side and around. One more. And then hold in the back of the leg again. And just flex and point. Feeling that stretch through the back of the leg. Good. And then bend that knee in, lower the leg down. So we're going to come into a little stretch here. We're going to lift our right leg into tabletop, so knee over hip, and then flex your foot And from our hip, we're going to open the hip out to the side and bring the ankle onto the thigh. And then we're going to lift our left leg up and draw it back. Hold the back of the leg. If you need to have a cushion under your head to be able to do this more comfortably, then that's fine. Grab that cushion. We're just going to hold it here to get that stretch through the leg, maybe into the bottom. Good. And then lower the leg down. Bring the right leg down. Lift the left leg. Flex the foot. Open the hip. Ankle onto thigh. And then reach through and hold the back of the leg. Good. Lower the legs down. And then just bring both knees into the chest, rocking gently side to side, massaging out those muscles through the lower back. Good. And then just slowly bringing yourself back up to sitting. And you are finished. I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe if you did, and I'll see you all again soon.